Grady, you played some tough defense today against both Harden and Leonard. What was that like? You guys held them both to about, I think, 33% field goal shooting.
Yeah, I think, coming out with energy, knowing that if I want to have a good game, it's going to start on the defensive end, and that helps me transition to my offense, personally. But as a team, when we see one guy do it, it's contagious, and, see Scotty start off there, picking up full court, as a big-time player is super contagious. So that's what we just wanted to do. And, being able to play ISO defense against those type of guys, for me, in my second year is huge in my development. So, yeah, it's good.
How do you see the Raptors' team defense, evolving over the past 10 games when you guys have been quite hot?
Mm-hmm. I think it's just, I don't know. Wait, can you repeat that one more time? Sorry.
How have you seen the team defense gelling for the Raptors over the past 10 games?
Yeah, I think it's getting guys back. I think it's, there's so much change with our roster in the past couple of weeks with guys coming back and, Quick finally getting back and, just getting, big pieces like that. And I think it's just knowing in our heads we don't need to change really anything. We just need to go out there and play hard. Obviously, there's things that we need to do different with different teams that we play, but at the same time, hard work and just effort, cancel a lot of those struggles out. So just remembering that and keeping the mindset of playing hard every single possession, really.
IQ's still working his way back and is on a bit of restriction, but how much of a difference does having him on the floor make for you guys, especially offensively? How much does it open things up for you?
It's huge. I mean, the speed that he plays at, but he doesn't hustle. He doesn't go too quick. It's the pace of his game kind of allows me to play off him really well, where I can cut off that and kind of read him, and that change of pace kind of allows the defense to help out on him. If he doesn't have a shot, I'm filling up in a gap, or different guys cutting to the rim and just open up different avenues for us to score. And then on the defensive and just that versatility, but with him and stuff like that. So he brings a lot to the table.
This is obviously a pretty chaotic week around the NBA. Normally would be a pretty big adjustment just in terms of like all the noise going on for a young player, but given what you lived through here last year with all the in and out and changes, like was that sort of like a crash course just in terms of the business of the NBA and what this looks like?
Yeah, I think so. And with guys like, I talk about, my vet with Garrett, talking with him last year of just being prepared for everything and the changes that go on with an 82-game season. It definitely, kind of prepared me for, some of these, but this one was a big trade, so it's just, I think, surprising a lot of people, but at the same time, yeah, it kind of shows the NBA is a business at the end of the day, and got to be prepared for anything.
You're no longer the rookie. When you look at Jacoby, how do you feel like he's been adapting to the game?
Amazing. I feel like you really don't have to tell him much. Obviously, there's guys like Garrett that are in his ear, telling him different pieces of advice, and I kind of shared a little bit about my journey last year and the ups and downs of it. But the thing with him, you really don't have to tell him much with his effort. He plays super hard, and I feel like when I'm on the court with him, he brings that the effort piece where I can find him in the corner like I did on one, and me and him are celebrating, and it's just kind of like two young guys playing in the NBA. It's cool to see.
What was your reaction to learning you'd be playing in the Rising Stars game?
That was great. I mean, it was a goal. Me and my dad write down goals on paper before every season. That was one of them, so it's pretty cool to be able to share that with him. And, he's here, so I get to go talk to him and, kind of plan our week with our family there. So, it's a blessing.
You guys were able to sort of crack the game open a little bit in that third quarter. What were you guys trying to focus on to get that momentum?
I think just being smart with the ball, but also not changing the way we're playing. Keep being aggressive, and if we change the way we're playing, that's just it's not us. So just being us at the end of the day, and going out there and playing basketball.